This is the GSG German sport gun model STG-44, replica of a German Sturmgewehre STG-44, which was the first assault rifle to enter service. What Sergei Kalashnikov used as his copy for the AK-47, although he denies it. This one, however, is only chambered in .22 cal. It's imported by American Tactical Imports from Rochester, New York. It is a very faithful visual reproduction of the original STG-44. You've got your swivel points here and here. It's got a dust cover, just like an American AR-15 has. It has banana clips, but under New Jersey law, they're limited in capacity, which is why we don't need any more limitations in New Jersey. It has a very smooth trigger pull. It is very accurate. The sights are fully adjustable for windage and elevation. It has a ghost ring sight in the front. All of this here, what appears to be the gas tube assembly, is just aesthetic. It's not really functional. This is just a blowback operated .22. That is, the bolt comes flying back from the expanding gases of the shell, and then a spring pushes it forward, strips the next round, and loads it. So it's very simple operation, just like a Ruger 1022 or most other semi-automatic .22 rifle follows blowback operation. So it weighs almost 10 pounds, which is very close to the original, and it's extremely accurate. We're hitting our targets on the money with just a little bit of adjustment of the sights. So it's rather expensive. The retail price is $599 for a .22 caliber rifle. That is a bit much, but it's a lot of fun, and it turns heads when you go to the range.
Excellent, excellent. How's the trigger, Mark?
Very smooth. I was really impressed with it because it looked like this was just a plastic assembly, and you can't disassemble the trigger assembly. When you take it apart, it's just this pin comes out and she opens up at a pivot towards the front. But the trigger was very well done. It's not, there's no creep, it's smooth, and it's not rough or gritty at all.
Now, Mark, the Germans were famous for putting serial numbers on every part of the firearms, especially during World War II. So to have matching serial numbers on any type of a German firearm,
yes,
you know, increases the value if all the serial numbers do match. I guess the question is, and we wouldn't really know until I guess we stripped it down, if they went ahead and did that. Now this gun is manufactured in Germany, am I correct?
It is made in Germany, and they have serial number here, and if I remember right, if I can get the bolt to go forward, there's a serial number, I don't know if you can see it, on the bolt.
Let me see if I can zoom in there. We have A513247.
Which is what matches down here in front of the trigger.
Yep.
So they actually did, they did a pretty faithful job of trying to duplicate the original STG-44 within the confines of making it a .22 long rifle. I sure wish they had made it a .22 mag. That would have been a really nice chambering for this. Wouldn't have been anything that we'd have to worry about import restrictions. But a .22 mag is a nice shell. You can see the difference. Pardon me. That's the shell, the case from a .22 long rifle, and here's the case from a .22 mag. It's perhaps an inch and a quarter long. It's definitely got a lot more zip than a .22 long rifle.
Sure.
And what would be nice is, since this is blowback operated, I don't think it would modify the action very much. Maybe just a stiffer spring or a slightly heavier bolt.
Right.
But the chamber can't be the same. You can't load a .22 mag and a .22 long rifle in the same gun without making some changes.
You're making some changes in the headspace.
Yeah,
you'd
have to swap barrels if you had to do that. And I don't have any idea how to disassemble this beyond the barrel. This handguard here, heat shield comes off. It's just tension holds that on. It's a U-shaped piece of stamped metal. But really, there's not much you can do with this other than taking it apart. Let me see if I can do it. Come on.
Okay, so basically that pin will come out and you'll be able to remove
Might
stock in the back.
You might have to edit this for me.
Hey, that's okay. This is brand new. And the box that this particular rifle came in,
I can't get it without a pair of pliers right now.
Yeah, well, we don't have to. Well, basically what happens, folks, is that if you continue to pull on this pin or you work it out, maybe it needs a little bit of lube in there, that wooden stock...
Ah, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Come on. Yeah.
The wooden stock comes out, and you can basically...
Woo, that was good, Mark.
Shoot it as a pistol.
Yes, there's your recoil spring. Here's the assembly inside. It's spring loaded also. It goes together.
You know what's amazing? I mean, and I could see even from behind the camera here, the quality of each. I mean, it just really looks like a quality firearm.
It is.
The way that this was built.
Made.
And like I mentioned before, this gun comes in a wooden crate, just like the originals were packed in when they were shipping them out to the field. So it was a really cool little purchase. Not so little price-wise, but you know, I have never seen one of these before in 22. I've seen them in you know, in the military caliber, you know, at gun shows and such, and a couple people on YouTube. But just a really cool weapon, a lot of fun to shoot, and extremely accurate. So we'll get let's get to doing some shooting, and we'll just see how accurate it is.